Figure it out.
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Flying and Eating. Today, let's go somewhere and do something, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey guys, it's Adam here. On the previous episode of Flying and Eating, I went down to Orlando, Florida. I hung out with my buddy Dave as well as my buddy Dan. Dan actually lives down in Orlando, and we drove around. Here, look, you can see where the Orlando Magic play at the Amway Center. And, you know, we had a bunch of food, but now it's time to go ahead and actually hit up the theme parks. Before we do that, though, there is a little disclaimer I want to give about the city of Orlando. You guys should understand that Orlando is very unique. It's just like Vegas in the sense that those are America's two entertainment overload cities. So if you're from either of those cities, the rest of the country is going to be very boring to you. No matter, even if it's New York or Los Angeles, it's going to be boring to you because the purpose of these two cities is just to get as much of your money as possible. Like Vegas was built around the concept of casinos, Orlando was built around the concept of theme parks, and everything goes along with that. So they're a lot of fun to visit, and they obviously have perks of living there, but man, like, they are unique experiences, and as I said, built around the concept of theme parks. But keep that in mind if you go down there. That's what Orlando is. That is what Vegas is. And if you are from those places and you come to the rest of the country or even potentially the rest of the world, you're just going to be like, man, there's just not that much to do. Because that's the whole point of those places, is just to have way too much stimulation.
Day 3, we are at Universal Studios, and whatever Dave says goes. He's in charge. He is our master today. He tells us what we do, and we just do it. What are we doing?
Islands of Adventure.
Islands of Adventure. Haven't been there since, like, I remember when that place opened, and it was all like, nobody was there. It was great. I would go on the Spider-Man ride all day, and I know that's a big thorn in Disney's side because they have all the Marvel licenses over here, and Disney can't put it in their own parks. Dave, look, it's a giant Coca-Cola thing. You feel like awesome? Is that, you want Coca-Cola like all the time? Liar! Universal globe thing, which apparently has stalled, which is nice for me. There's Dave. There's Dan. Being awkward. I'm trying to make... There it is! He broke! We are officially inside, looking at all the various things that are... Dude, we smelled diabetes a second ago. We just walked past like a Cinnabon, and I think we all got it. Yeah. Oh, the Harry Potter castle thing back there. I think we'll be hitting that. Right now we're on the magical quest for the bathroom because we're old. So we're entering the Velocicoaster area. Dan is super excited about this. I would say, Dave, you're a little on the fence, but it seems like you're going for it. I, on the other hand, fuck this. I'm not going on this. I will freely admit to all of you, I am not a roller coaster guy. I fly constantly. I got no fear of heights, but the sensation of falling and turning upside down, not for me. Especially as someone who frequently flies, like I don't like that. They're back. The ride is... There's some maintenance thing happening?
It says
Delay. So we're just gonna all go get food. Sounds like we're running green eggs and ham or something. Whatever it is, the Dr. Seuss food.
Yeah.
Dan's all about this. What is it about this place?
What? It's just good. It's tater tots, green eggs and ham.
Bring it on. One of those childhood dreams to actually try green eggs and ham. And it's so special, they just put food coloring in it. Yeah. Here it is, our green eggs and ham. Doesn't really look like, yeah, it's green eggs, I guess. I do so like green eggs and ham. I think it's pretty good. I mean, it's nothing special. It's like tater tots and meat and eggs, but yeah, it's theme park food. But when you're really hungry, what the hell, it's not bad. Also, little pro tip, because Dave got screwed on this. What'd you buy, Dave?
So
he bought a bottle of water, like
so
a
I didn't
dork.
Know this, but Dan goes up and gets a cup of water like a boss, and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, here's the pro tip for you. If you're ever in the U.S., any part of the United States that serves food, by law, has to give you a cup of water if you request it. So Dan just told us these palm trees are real, and they apparently came from Louisiana. They were from Hurricane Katrina, but then they fit in like naturally in a Dr. Seuss type of environment, so they bought them and brought them here. That's pretty neat. We are on our way to Harry Potter land or whatever, and yeah, it'll be fun.
But we haven't lost anyone yet! Not this week anyway! Hey, you on? I'm seeing a dragon, have you?
We just rode one of the Harry Potter rides, the VR one. Here's a pro tip. Even when you're in a group, get in the single rider line and just, as long as you're willing to ride by yourself. I don't see how sitting next to Dave when we can't talk to each other.
I was with Dan
Like,
anyway.
yeah, he ended up with him anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And you skip the line, save like hours. It's great. We're now in line to ride Hagrid's Wild Ride. I guess he gets drunk and just takes everybody on a flying bender. I don't really know how this works. We're gonna see how this plays out. So we're still inside waiting. It's been like an hour and we're excited. There was no single rider this time, at least when we tried to get in there. And then eventually the single rider opened up, but at this point it doesn't matter. We're committed. So we were on it and then it broke down. And we're gonna try again.
That was a heck of a ride.
It was a hell of a ride. We went like a whole inch. It was great. Thank you. So we just got off that one. That was pretty good. I really liked that one.
Good ride.
Like any good ride, it's way too short, but it's still a lot of fun. Highly recommend that one. What about you guys?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yep.
Definitely worth it.
Yep. It's kind of cool how you immediately go out of Harry Potter land and all of a sudden you're in Jurassic Park. Well, it said it on the set, but in Jurassic Park, you instantly hear the music. It's like a border crossing. They got the Jurassic Park car, but what they have, I also have the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus. I wasn't expecting that. You would think the T-Rex would be there. That must be like a leftover prop from the movie. They're like, yeah, whatever, just put it there, who cares? Boom, single rider. We are here at the Jurassic Park River Adventure, where you're supposed to go on a calm, leisurely river adventure. But something tells me dinosaurs might be involved. I don't know. I just have this feeling. We skipped all of that. Still more on that end, but we skipped most of it. See, Dave, those dinosaurs are real. They're really trained well. Yeah.
The ultrasaurs in this lagoon.
Some very good advice. So we just came down there, got a little wet. Dan's fine. It really, really didn't want to get wet. And he might have got slightly more wet than the rest of it. It happens. It's a fun ride. We are now leaving Jurassic Park, World, whatever. And where are we headed?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Islands of Adventure. That was an early one. I remember going on that in 1999. Yes, I am old. I know it. I don't give a shit. So we're in the Marvel area now, which is interesting because, as I said before, Disney owns all these characters now, but Universal still has the rights to use them as long as they maintain everything and make it nice. So Disney gets a cut of like merch and stuff, but this is kind of a thorn in their side because they have obviously Disneyland and they'd love to make rides with all these characters and they can't really do it. I remember that ride very well. I actually remember when they were promoting that for Islands of Adventure when they first created it. There's that part where Spider-Man like jumps on the car and he's just like 3D webs behind you. That was a big deal when I was a kid. I remember the ads for that. I'm really old, I know. So they decided to go on Dr. Doom's Death Fall or whatever. Not for me. I don't do falling sensations. They have decided to go on the Hulk coaster. Nope. I'm gonna go to what I refer to as the Embassy, Starbucks. The homeboys are back. They just got off of Hulk, and Dave's feeling a little iffy on more roller coasters. I don't blame you, dude.
No, I mean, I like roller coasters. They're fun. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. It's just that, I don't know, maybe I'm getting older. Maybe it's just like, I can't handle this buzz better as I used to.
It's all right, man. It happens to us. So we're gonna go on a nice, simple ride we can all enjoy. Dr. Seuss time. Can Dave handle it? I can't handle it.
Don't be like that.
No, I can't handle it.
Yeah.
I'm making fun of me. You're the stronger one. You went on Hulk.
I guess so, yeah.
I couldn't go on Hulk. But I'm wondering, like, if this is too intense for me.
You'll be fine.
I'm Dr. Seuss? I don't know, man.
Yeah, you'll be good.
I don't know if I can do it. We're gonna ride it. Dan. There he is. He had a smart call. He was like, you better not all sit together. It'd be stupid. Yay, the adventure. So I'm just gonna say it. Cat in the Hat, he's kind of a dick. We are back at Harry Potter World for one reason and one reason only. Dave, what is our reason?
You're gonna get a butterbeer.
That is right. I'm gonna get the hot butter beer. I've had the cold one before. It was all right. This may not be much better, but it's like the one thing I really wanted to do because I'm fat, you know, it's tough. All right, we did it. We got the hot butter beer. I'm disappointed by its appearance because it's just in a paper cup. You would think for $8.51, you'd at least be able to see through it. This is incredible. Yes, it was worth $8.50. Holy shit. Okay, the butterbeer, hot butterbeer, is one of the greatest things I've ever had in my life. I can't even describe it. It was butterscotchish, I think, maybe some vanilla in it, but it was like familiar tones and flavors, but like together in a combination I've never seen. And I'm sorry, Dave, because I know I've been annoying the crap out of you by just throwing this in his face the whole time. But that was legit amazing. I get why they hide that behind a paywall of having to get into the damn park. This is the only Back to the Future merch left that we could find. We found the more Back to the Future merch. Space zombies from Pluto. If only the Pluto was with us. That would have been great. Wow, they actually have toys. See, Time Machine DeLoreans. I actually own these. I have the third. I don't think I have the second one. I might actually buy this.
Oh, it turns on.
Oh my god.
I think it might be a little bit cheaper out here.
Wow. So we just left the park, found the Back to the Future merch right at the end. They hooked me, they got me. I stopped, I looked at everything. Didn't end up buying anything though, it was very close. Dave, where are we?
We are at Four Rivers.
Four Rivers what?
Barbecue.
Smokehouse.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he can't, it's all right.
Same thing.
We're gonna go inside. Now what were you just telling me, Dan?
What?
About who owns this place?
So a guy named John Rivers, he also owns the Coop and Four Rivers Cantina at Disney Springs.
I'm excited because the Coop was bomb, dude. Food has arrived. I got the burnt ends melt. Of course, burnt ends a big thing in Kansas City. It was amazing there. I've got bread pudding as a side and mac and cheese. Homie over here decided to get exactly the same thing.
Yeah,
both excited. You got slightly different. What'd you get?
Burnt ends, but on a sandwich bun.
And you got fries, and you also got the bread pudding. Yeah. Let's go. Enjoy. Oh, the other thing is, I got this, a Chicago orange cream. Never heard of that in my entire life, and I'm not being sarcastic. I literally have never seen this before. I've had one of the two sandwiches. We both seem in agreement. If you add barbecue sauce, it's even better, although it was already very good to begin with.
This was cold.
You said there's one of these in Atlanta.
Yep. Yeah, there is. I'm gonna be. That's dangerous.
And you've never been there before?
No.
So good. You got a new thing on your list, my friend.
There you go. It's on the list now.
Boom. Yeah, look at that. Very happy.
Look at that.
Boom. Crushed it. Mac and cheese was really good. I know you were recommending doing it with barbecue sauce. Do you think that? What do you prefer?
I mean, I kind of like it without it. It's fine.
Yeah, I like it better without it, but I still
it tastes
was
good.
good.
It's fine.
But
yeah.
bread pudding though, this is fucking incredible.
Really?
Yeah, I really like this. Good morning. It is day 4. We are now back at Disney Springs with Dan, Dave. Now Dave is going to choose what we're doing today. As always, that is the rule we've established. Dave's also going home today. Very sad. Yeah. I don't like that, but. We're gonna go get some food somewhere, and it looks like they want to go to Earl of Sandwich.
Yeah.
I've never actually been to one of those. It's a chain more common in the Northeast. Self-proclaimed as the world's greatest sandwich. We will see about that. But as I said, this is not a local thing. You can actually get this. This is in airports. I think there's one in Newark. But there's a few around, but they're more common in the East Coast, specifically like the New York area. So I learned when I was a kid that the sandwich actually came from a guy named the Earl of Sandwich, who was like the first person to say, put all these things together, yeah, just throw them in between some bread. I remember this from like an episode of The Busy World of Richard Scarry, and I think it must be true because they made an entire franchise out of it. Food has arrived. I got my bacon, macaroni, and cheese, and I got my sandwich, which I just wanted to show you the packaging here before I open it up. There you go. Inside the sandwich is tomatoes, is mayonnaise, lettuce, obviously, cheese, roast beef. There's some turkey in there. It's going to be good. I'm content. Macaroni and cheese was decent. Sandwich was much better, which makes sense. That's what they're known for. What do you think? Because you got the soup.
I got the Italian, and I got a tomato soup.
What do you think?
It's really, really good.
Both or just one?
Both are good. Yeah.
Both are good? And I know you like it because you recommended it, but yeah. I would say as far as chains go, high end, just be aware that there's going to be a wait. Which is actually probably good because it means it's not like Subway where they're just like making it in 4 seconds and it's like all frozen stuff. It's actually nice. So we're at the Giro Deli store. Dave wanted to go here because he likes Giro Delis, but most grocery stores will only have like 1 or 2 flavors, whereas the Giro Deli store specifically will have a ton of flavors you don't necessarily see everywhere else. For example, caramel brownie and just the standard plain Jane milk chocolate, sea salt almond. The point is there's a lot of them, and so he's gonna get a pack of them. Incidentally, this one's a little weird because most of the stores when you walk in, they'll have an employee just standing there handing you a piece of chocolate. The one in Chicago does that, San Francisco, I think New York as well. But my guess the reason they don't do that here, way too much independent foot traffic. They'd like run out of stock. We're long past the Giro Deli place. Dave actually stopped and got a new shirt because he's into taking care of himself and looking like an adult. But the other thing he's into, Coca-Cola. You guys remember World of Coke? He was a little mad at us for going without him, so now we're going with him. Dave, speak to me. Does this make you feel at home? Do you feel comfortable? Do you feel like you're in your element? You gotta absorb it. Let's see how it is. All right, well, you enjoy, buddy. Have you found anything you like? What are you getting here?
That's a charging thing.
It's a power bank. Coca-Cola themed power bank. He's got to rep the hometown.
I got that one from all the Coke.
That's cool.
I got that one with you.
All right, well, they got more. And on the other side, they have other ones, too. They have your favorite. They got hand egg ones.
I actually think this one looks more interesting.
Yeah, I agree completely.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're on agreement. Hand egg bad. Yeah. He's looking at all the bottles, the glassware, some shot glasses. The bucket, yeah. So this is the one you wanted?
Yeah, but I don't have a way to bring it back home without drinking it. And I don't want to drink it.
Despite its appearance, it's actually full of soda, and so you couldn't bring it on the plane. We're gonna get some sort of special Coke drink there he is. Do you have any idea what you're gonna get?
No, not quite, but we'll see.
Yeah, we got to study the menu a bit. All right, what'd you get here?
Coke Zero Mojito.
Coke Zero Mojito. Nice, enjoy. You got the very fancy Mexicoke. Never seen one of those. I got spare napkins everywhere, and I also got an orange Coca-Cola with, look at that, it's like an orange cream bar thing with vanilla ice cream in it. This is gonna take a minute for this to break down, but it should be fun. Okay, it is now sufficiently mixed up. Gonna dive in. It even comes with this little commemorative cup. Are you envious, Dave?
Yeah.
It says Coke on it and everything.
Yeah.
You never see Coke on anything. I really like this, but pro tip, you have to let it all melt together and then mix it up. Otherwise, it's just like 3 ingredients that aren't coming together. And you're happy with yours?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
What were you saying about mint there?
I've never had like mint, like an actual leaf in something like that before.
It's good.
It helps a lot with the flavor though.
It really does.
Yeah.
It's best to let it, like, you know, push it all in and let it just kind of soak.
Yeah.
One thing that's really cool about this parking garage is you can see that number change from 15 to 14. That shows how many spaces are available. And if you look down there, the green lights are the ones that have no cars in it. Red lights do have a car. So you'll know very easily where you can go and park, which I think is super cool. And I wish the rest of the entire world adopted this idea. So we're now at a golf course. I guess we're going mini golfing. I haven't done that in 20 years, but you excited, Dave?
Yeah, it's good.
When was the last time you went mini golfing?
I don't freaking know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. So Dave is the orange ball. You are the red ball because of your red shirt, and I am the black ball because I don't know. I just said I'm black, but I'm not. Yay, fake snow. I come from Chicago where it actually like hurts you. Go for it, man. Holy crap! Oh, and we even filmed it. Hole in one. Boom! I think he just set the tone for the day. All right, Daver Woods. Let's see if you can do this again.
There's no way.
I don't think so either, but I have to try.
Yeah. No way. No.
Oh, it was so close. This is a design flaw. Both Dave and I got our balls stuck in this thing. And then we had to throw it, and Dave ended up over there. He got robbed of a hole in one. Look at that. So mine technically, when mine went through, and since I really only putted once, it's a hole in one, but not really. I'm gonna count it. That makes you the only one with no hole in one there, buddy. So I just got a hole in one on this course completely by accident. I hit it up there, and then Dan hit my ball and knocked it in, so it's pretty cool. That's what happened.
Okay.
You know it's what happened. You saw it. Don't lie. Don't lie. Dave's mad at me because I technically got 2 holes in one. Technically. Technically. I want to see some bullshit. I had the ball, mine was like right there, and then I asked Dan to knock it in, and he used my ball to knock his in and put me way the hell over there. You suck! Dave, our balls are hanging out. Look at this. Mine came out first, which is kind of weird. I'm winning! Dave just hit another hole in one. Go ahead and get it, man. There it is. Boom! Hole in one. Yeah, it seems like anyone can do it, Dave. Got it in the center. Oh, you got robbed. Look, look where Dave's ball ended up. What do you think you're gonna do about that?
We'll figure it out.
That's gonna suck. All right, Dave, give it a go.
A+ pro move right here. No.
You almost gave me the assist. I think Dave won. Just because you got the first legit hole in one on camera.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I'll go with that. Are you going with that?
Yep.
So for Dave's final meal here, we're going to a place called Columbia Restaurant, which I guess is a lot of Cuban food, Spanish food. I'm partially going there for Cuban food just because it's not authentic Cuban and I want to make my friend in Cuba laugh. So we're looking at the super fancy menu. We've got some Cuban stuff, roast pork a la cabana, which I'm not totally sure that's even real. There's the paella. I'm kind of leaning towards the Jesse Gonzalez stuffed shrimp. I don't know, I think that looks kind of nice. Do you guys have any ideas? What are you thinking, Aaron? Anything
about basically out of the boil, which is like chicken and rice.
Garlic croquetas or empanadas.
Yeah, those seem good. None of us have ever been here before. This is the whole like brand new experience for all of us.
Yep.
Admittedly, the decor of this place looks a lot like the places in Havana when I was there. Seriously, I mean, it's not that hard to design, I guess, but it does look a lot like them. I have no reference footage, I'm sorry. So we got Cuban bread, which looks suspiciously similar to French bread, but Dave's excited about bread.
I love bread.
I trust you're doing it the authentic way.
Well, I don't know if it's authentic. It's the way I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food has arrived. I got my stuffed shrimp with my yellow rice, my various vegetation. You guys both got the same thing. What did you end up getting
What
here?
was it called again?
Something creative, I forget. It's basically beef stuffed with chorizo and like rice and beans and some plantains, platanos. Yeah.
Enjoy, guys. Vegetables were just vegetables. This yellow rice is incredible, and this is very, very good. How are you liking this?
Phenomenal.
Theirs has like a chorizo center, plantains, of course, and that. And you were going on about this rice.
Yeah, I mean, good. I mean, again, I'm a rice monster, so I love rice.
But you were saying like with the onions and everything?
Yeah, the onions. Never had it with onions before, but it's pretty good.
Now we're on our way to the airport, and Dave has to leave us. Yeah. Is there anything you want to say to everybody before you abandon us?
Not really.
Before I go to bed, I'm going to go ahead and have this. Strawberries and cream soda. Is it good? Probably not, but whatever. Actually, that's not bad. Not great. Not bad. If you like strawberries and cream, you could do worse. Good morning. It is day 5 here in Orlando, and I am at MCO, the airport. It is time to end the adventure and go home. Thank you to Dan for dropping me off this early in the morning. He was a champ. We got up at 4 a.m. I haven't had much use for it lately, but global entry, make sure you do that if you are the frequent traveler, because this is amazing when you re-enter the United States. I think the last time I actually got any use out of this, oddly enough, was in the US Virgin Islands when I came back to the mainland. This is possibly the single most insane security line I have ever seen in my entire life. This goes beyond, well beyond the security area. Let's just say, thank God for Clear. By being a Clear member, this is the extent to my line, as opposed to that chaos. I'm telling you, Clear, please pay me, but man, your property, your thing is awesome. I skipped all that garbage. I was in there for like a minute. Amazing. Now we must hit the train and get to my gate. Disney type of themes. They have trains that go to different sections. And I'm back in Chicago. No problems whatsoever on my end. It was a great trip down to Orlando. Huge shout out to both Dan and Dave for hanging with me and having a good time. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching. If you guys please like, comment, subscribe, follow me on all the social media stuff in the description as always. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all later.